Okay, hi Libra, and welcome to your love reading for June 2017. I posted the single ones separately. They're already on my channel, and it's really good to check out that as well, because it gives you the idea of the energy that's around for Libra regarding love. You've pulled the Star card twice, okay? So the Star card is a bit light at the end of a tunnel. It's about faith, risking vulnerability, Libra, risking love. Yeah, it's about allowing yourself to be seen, look, to expose yourself, to take a chance. And it makes such sense because there's been quite a lot of fear around your readings in June, particularly regarding love. Okay, that there's a new chapter to your love, or even your love for someone, but there's quite a lot of fear attached to it, and I'm sort of getting that again here. So the Star card twice is a really significant message that this is about a new beginning. This is about hope, okay? It's about a new chapter. It's about grace. But most of all, Libra, it's about you being willing to trust love. And how you view your relationship going into June is the Star card. And it's the overall theme as well for the month, okay? So I've already said the Star card, and it's also a bit giving, because she gives over water, and she doesn't worry that she's going to run out of energy, although there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of maybe some Libras feel they've been given too much. But this Star card points to the fact that you can't run out of love. It's an overflowing energy. I know you can be with some people who just take. And if that's the case, Libra, maybe you have to reassess your relationship. I don't know. Now, your partner is the Magician card, so he's viewing this relationship as... the Magician card in a relationship reading point to the fact that someone who thinks the two of you together are stronger than you would be separate. Yeah? So it's almost like four aces, this Magician. It's a new beginning in every area. But it's also, a magician would speak to something like sex magic, yeah, when two people come together and they create something really quite powerful, okay? So these are really two very, very powerful cards here. And you've got the High Priestess as well, which speaks of a bond that's really deep, that sometimes you don't even have to be in the same room to be communicating. There can be a real telepathic connection, okay, with this partner. And the fact you've got the Magician and the High Priestess sort of speaks to me again of a lot of energy between the two of you, okay? It's almost how your partner sees this, and when they're with you, they become more themselves, they become more powerful, they become more true to their own selves, Libra. Very interesting combination of cards. Now, emotionally, you are going to move on to the Five of Discs, so you might feel a bit out in the cold emotionally for a bit of June. It's not the whole of June, it's a bit of it, okay? There can be a bit of financial worries, but I'm getting, Libra, it's about not feeling that connected with the other person. So I don't know how you're going from the Star card to the Five of Discs. It's almost you're losing your connection with spirit, because if you have a look, they're standing outside the light. And when we stand outside the light, that's when we feel abandoned. It's when we feel love is no longer on our side. You might be feeling that you've given too much and you're depleted, Libra. Or you could just be having quite a lot of fear. This Five of Discards quite often speaks of fear And that was the theme for your other readings, okay? Anxiety, a bit of fear. Now, your partner is the Two of Discs. So they might be having to juggle multiple life circumstances. They might have to be juggling money. So there might be a money issue going on, Libra, between you and your partner, okay? But sometimes it's about juggling life circumstances. Your partner might be giving something up in the hope that it all turns out for the best. And as they're giving something up, Libra, is putting you in a bit of fear here, and insecurity, and panic even. I'm not getting panic. Panic's more than Nine of Swords, okay? But if I would just, it's almost like your partner's giving up something they've been holding on to, some sort of security, and it's making you feel, oh my gosh, will I be enough? Will I be able to provide? But for others, Librans, there's this financial issues going on here in your relationship. I'm really not sure, but don't forget the theme is the Star card. Have faith, okay? Faith is a dynamic energy. It's not a little nothing. It's a completely dynamic force. It's a way of life, Libra, okay? And I really get how hard it is sometimes, guys. Don't worry. I'm a full resident of planet Earth. Now, your outcome, first of all, is another 5. Now, so there's definitely change going on. The 5s are about change, and change brings stress, okay? You're not sure where to follow your head or your heart. You're not sort of, there's a sort of sense of inner conflict, Libra. A bit of stress, a little bit of... I don't get the 5 of Wands as an outer issue. There might be little bits of small bickering, but it's because there's something new happening here. There's something being born, and change brings stress. That's just the way of it. To create anything, create some stress. You then hit this fork in the road. Some decisions need to be made. Shall I go left? Shall I go right? And then the outcome is the High Priestess. Now, when the High Priestess shows up in a love reading, now I'm going to try and explain what I mean here. The High Priestess in a love reading can be an almost telepathic bond, okay? So you could be miles away from this person, but be in close relationship with them. So, how I always explain it to people is about doing work on the energetic field that you share, okay? So I'd maybe use crystals or flower remedies to work on the relationship, but you might be working on it sort of a bit separately. So, oh gosh, how can I explain it? How can I explain a perfect example would be doing some Reiki or some sort of healing on the relationship dynamic between the two of you. But you might be doing it on a deep level. This also represents the unconscious mind. So you and your partner are in charge of creating the relationship that you want to create. Everything that happens first through the High Priestess, okay? So you have to start impregnating this High Priestess with what you want your relationship to be like, because reality is a blank canvas, Libra. We are the ones that put the meaning into it. So what I'd start to say is put the Star card into it. Have belief in this love. Have belief that whatever this 5 and 2 means, and whatever you're going through, have belief in the love that you share. Okay, that's what I'd start to do with that High Priestess. I would start to say, I trust my partner, I trust love, and I trust life is on my side, and start to do it particularly for your relationship. I'll give you an example, would be doing a Reiki or sending some healing to the relationship bond between you. So you don't have to be together to be doing it. Yeah. It's that very, very deep telepathic connection. We've almost got this phone line to each other and relate through that way and create harmony at that level. Because once you create it at that level, the relationship changes completely. And now, quite an intense month, guys. Re-listen to it as the month goes on. It might make more sense, guys, okay? Okay, I'll be back for my weeklies next week, so please subscribe and you find out about it. If you want to contact me, my email's in the About section of my channel. Okay, guys, lots of love. Bye.